What's up, everyone? Welcome back to King Anime Review, and for this video, I'll be giving you my predictions for Boruto Chapter 67 and beyond. My predictions for the future of Boruto overall, so not just Chapter 67. But, yeah, I think I came across a genius theory that I came up with myself, and, yeah, this will make everything make sense, because we know Boruto is still alive in the flash-forward scene that we seen at the start of this series. Now, with all of that being said, let's get right into it. So, I don't think Momoshiki will heal Boruto. Like, I've seen a lot of people say they think Momoshiki will heal Boruto and that's how he's going to survive this. But if that happens, then the only thing that's going to happen is, Kawaki is going to have to kill Momoshiki. And that wouldn't be a way that wouldn't be a way for Boruto to revive. Because if Momoshiki did completely heal Boruto, and if it was similar to the whole Jogan situation, because for those of you who don't remember, Jogan actually did die. Like, he actually died. His body was burnt to a crisp. He actually did die. But since his corpse still had the karma seal on it, Ishiki was able to resurrect through Jogan. So technically, even if Boruto dies, his karma seal is still going to be there. So his karma seal is still going to be there. Now, if Momoshiki did the same thing that Ishiki did and tried to resurrect through Boruto's body, which it's a different case because Boruto, he doesn't really have a heart. In order for Momoshiki, or it seems like his heart was pierced by Kawaki. We know that Kawaki pierced him through the chest, and his heart might have been pierced by that. Now, we haven't seen Momoshiki actually do, similar regeneration to characters like Kaguya or Madara. We can't assume that since he's an Aotsutsuki that he most likely does have regeneration abilities, but we've never really seen him do that. In fact, he was actually relying on pills to, he was mainly using the pills to restore his strength. But still, that's the case with that. So I don't think Momoshiki will be resurrected because I take that back. He might actually do resurrect through Boruto. It's a possibility, but that wouldn't, solve the problem that we have because Boruto would actually die in that case. Boruto would still be dead, and we already know he's alive in a flash forward scene. So the question is, how does he get resurrected or saved or healed? Now, if Momoshiki heals his body, then Boruto's pretty much going to be dead in general, because that means Momoshiki will fully take over his body like Ishiki did to Jogan. And then Momoshiki would basically be resurrected through Boruto, although he probably wouldn't be at full power since Boruto's karma seal wasn't at 100%. I don't think it was at 100% at least. But anyways, as a matter of fact, I think he does have to be at 100% for Momoshiki to do that. As a matter of fact, now I think about it, Momoshiki, I don't think Momoshiki will resurrect in general. Now, what I do think is going to happen is two things. I think, actually a couple of different things I'm going to be talking about in this video. So, firstly, as far as how Boruto is still alive in a flash forward scene, I think Boruto, and I think this is a genius theory that, like I said, I came up with myself. I didn't see this anywhere. I think Boruto actually did put the karma seal on code. You remember, for those of you who don't remember, Kawaki actually did tell Boruto that he actually made a suggestion to Boruto that Boruto should put the karma seal on code. And Boruto didn't seem, necessarily opposed to the idea of putting it on code. He seemed opposed to putting it on other characters, I believe. But he didn't seem opposed to putting it on code because code is his enemy. Now, as far as what we know, I think Boruto did have an opportunity to put the karma seal on code while he was fighting code, because all he had to do was touch him. In fact, Jogan actually didn't even have to touch Kawaki to put the karma seal on Kawaki back when, Kawaki was in that IV bag or whatever. And Jogan put Jogan and Amado was experimenting on him or whatever. Jogan didn't actually have to physically touch Kawaki to put the karma seal on him. Now, Boruto has touched, Code multiple times because he actually did fight Code. So he did have an opportunity to put the karma seal on Code. Now, I think this is a genius theory, and I think it actually will happen because it's the only thing that I think makes sense right now. Because if Momoshiki did resurrect through Boruto and basically heal his body and regenerate his heart, Kawaki would just have to be forced to, kill Momoshiki at that point, or Borushiki again. It'll probably be Momoshiki, but either way, point being, the same process will have to repeat itself. Kawaki would have to kill Boruto/Momoshiki again, and Boruto will probably already be dead at that point anyways. Now, that wouldn't solve the problem because, we know Boruto's alive in a flash forward scene. Now, another thing that wouldn't solve the problem is Boruto being healed by Sakura, Katasuke, Orochimaru, or Amado. I did think that, maybe Boruto could be healed by, one of those four characters. That might use some, like Sakura could use Lady Katsuyu to keep him alive. Lady Katsuyu is very strong. It literally kept Tsunade alive after her body was split in half by Madara. So Lady Katsuyu is pretty strong. Orochimaru could have gave Boruto an extra organ. We know that Orochimaru has extra organs and stuff. Or Log probably could have donated his heart to Boruto or something like that. And, Amato is very, very, very great with, Amato and Katsuki are really skilled when it comes to scientific ninja tools. So I did think, yeah, maybe Boruto might be healed by one of those four characters, or all of those four characters working together might heal Boruto. That's why I did think at first. But then I realized that wouldn't necessarily solve the problem, because Boruto would still have the Karma Seal. And the question is, how is he going to get rid of the Karma Seal? Now, if any of those characters did heal Boruto, then it'll take a while for him to get rid of the Karma Seal. We would have to figure out how to do that. We would have to figure out how Boruto, because he needs to get rid of Momoshiki's Karma Seal. And by the way, I didn't mention this in my review, but it does make sense that Kawaki got a new Karma Seal, and Ishiki is not going to resurrect through him, because Ishiki failed to implant the Karma Seal on Kawaki. So the Karma Seal Kawaki got is his own Karma Seal. Technically, he was 80% Aotsutsuki by the time Ishiki failed to put the Karma Seal on Kawaki. Reimplant the Karma Seal on Kawaki. By the time Kawaki lost the Karma Seal, he was about 80% Aotsutsuki. Specifically, he was about 80% Ishiki Aotsutsuki. So he already had Ishiki Aotsutsuki's blood, chakra, and DNA in his body at 80%. And that's why Amato said Kawaki has he has the criteria to awaken the Karma Seal again or whatever. But, and Amato told Kawaki that he could make that happen. So I'm assuming that Amato just used what was already in Kawaki's body, like his own DNA or whatever, in order to just reimplant a Karma Seal on Kawaki, or, allow Kawaki to reawaken the Karma Seal. Now, technically, I think this is Kawaki's own Karma Seal. He's technically 80% Aotsutsuki. Therefore, he can implant the Karma Seal on himself if he actually wanted to. But, the way Amato did it, Amato basically, he did it when he reconstructed Kawaki's arm. That's when he helped Kawaki's arm regenerate. That's when he reconstructed the Karma Seal inside of Kawaki, apparently. Now, yeah, all of that does make sense. It doesn't contradict anything, because, like I say, Ishiki actually failed to put the Karma Seal on Kawaki. Now, the thing is, even if Boruto is healed or whatever, and he doesn't actually literally die, he would still have to lose Momoshiki's Karma Seal and get his own Karma Seal like Kawaki got, or he would have to find some type of way to beat or defeat Momoshiki and stop Momoshiki from taking over his body, similar to the whole Nine-Tails situation that Naruto was going through, how Naruto basically ended up gaining control over the Nine-Tails and eventually befriending the Nine-Tails. Boruto's going to have to do something similar. Now, I highly doubt he's going to become friends with Momoshiki. I highly doubt that's going to happen. But what he could do is suppress Momoshiki inside of his own body. As a matter of fact, the Jogan could come in place. Maybe, oh yeah, now that I think about it, yes. The Jogan, Boruto could use, like he probably could, as a matter of fact, yes. Actually, now that I think about it, so the two possibilities, I think, these are the top two strongest possibilities with Boruto, in my opinion. Number one, actually, I'm going to change my prediction. My main prediction, now, of course, the whole thing I said with Boruto implanting a Karma Seal on Code, I think that's still a likely possibility. However, this is what I think is going to happen now that I think about it. I think Boruto is going to use his Jogan to actually, suppress Momoshiki, and basically, like, Momoshiki is going to revive through Boruto. He's going to heal Boruto, and Boruto is going to use his Jogan to stop Momoshiki from fully taking control over his body. The Jogan will be awakened. The Jogan will be awakened in the manga. Yes, that's what I think. Now, as far as what's going to happen with Naruto and Code, Naruto, Code, and Shikamaru, I think Naruto will get sent into another dimension. Kawaki does have access to Ishiki Aotsutsuki's pocket dimension now, which is completely void of space and time. Naruto might try to attack Kawaki out of rage for what Kawaki did to Boruto, and Kawaki will probably then send Naruto into another dimension. He might also do that as a way to protect Naruto from Code. Now, and then Code, on the other hand, he's going to be forced to retreat and go back to where Ida and Daemon is, because he's not going to be strong enough to take out Kawaki, especially since Kawaki just got done battling against Borushiki, and Code was getting destroyed by Borushiki. So, to sum it up, my main predictions for the future of Boruto, and actually one more thing before I sum it up, actually. I do think Sarada will awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan because of Boruto. Now, if Boruto actually does end up technically dying, and, you know, he actually did implant the Karma Seal on Code, which I think is a possibility. If that actually does happen, then I think, you know, when Boruto gets brought back to the village by Kawaki and Naruto would have been sent to another dimension, Code would have, retreated, and maybe Code would have killed Shikamaru or something. Now, if things play out like that, which I think is still a possibility, I think that's the second most likely possibility now that I think about it. As a matter of fact, I don't know. I'm very mixed. It might be the most likely or the second most likely. But anyways, if that does happen, I think Sarada will awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan based off of, you know, seeing Boruto die. Or, you know, seeing Boruto's dead body. Or realizing or learning the fact that Boruto did die. She will awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. Now, if the other possibility happens where Boruto gets saved due to the Jogan, I still think Naruto will end up getting sent into another dimension by Kawaki. I still think Code is going to end up retreating. Shikamaru may or may not die. I don't really know about that. And yeah, Boruto will be saved, and then him and Boruto and Kawaki will go back to the Hidden Leaf Village. And Boruto will probably have to use his Jogan to suppress Momoshiki while Momoshiki's still inside of his body. Now, with all of that being said, and if Boruto did put the Karma Seal on Code, it's going to take some time for Boruto to resurrect through Code's body, and then Boruto's Code is probably going to be even more determined to try to attack the Hidden Leaf Village and you know, get Boruto or Kawaki, because he's going to need to, because he's going to be running super low on time in order to, you know, reimplant the tree. So and then, you know, eat the fruit. And he may think that might be a way for him to stop Boruto from resurrecting through him. But if Boruto did implant the Karma Seal on Code, it will take some time for Boruto to resurrect, but then he'll just be able to resurrect through Code and put the Karma Seal on his body, because he's technically an Aotsutsuki himself, so he'll be able to give himself his own Karma Seal, like how Kawaki got. Now, with all of that being said, now that I think about it, I think out of those two possibilities, in either scenario, I think Naruto will be sent to another dimension, and Code will end up escaping because he has no chance of fighting Kawaki. He'll get destroyed by Kawaki, just like he got destroyed by Momoshiki. So Code is going to escape. Naruto is going to get sent to another dimension. Either way it goes. Shikamaru may or may not die. I don't really know about that. And Momoshiki's either going to heal Boruto, regenerate his chest and his organs that may have been damaged, including his heart if that was damaged. And Momoshiki will resurrect through Boruto in that case. And Boruto is going to stop Momoshiki with his Jogan. Or either that'll happen, or maybe the Jogan will just save Boruto in general. Now, either that'll happen, or the second most likely possibility is Kawaki gets, Boruto actually did implant the Karma Seal on Code, and that's how he's going to end up that's how he's going to end up resurrecting. And if that does happen, then Kawaki will take Boruto's, dead body back to the Hidden Leaf Village, and then Sarada would awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. I think those are I think both of those possibilities are almost equally as likely. I think those are very, very, very strong possibilities. Both of those scenarios, I think those are very strong possibilities. And those are my predictions. Now, I didn't want to give multiple different possibilities in this video. I wanted to stick with one prediction. But I actually can't decide between those two. So in the comment section below, let me know in the comment section below which one of those two possibilities you think is the most likely. And if you like the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that channel notification bell to be notified on all of my future videos. And share the video all over the internet. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Every promise I've been praying for.